Thank you for joining us this evening. My name's Let 'em Peek, and this is World of Warships News. We have several topics to cover this evening. Starting off this evening, we're going to talk about losing a content creator for World of Warships Legends. If you direct your eyes to the screen, you will see that TommyBoy601 has come to terms, and he's deciding that he's not going to put very much content out going forward for Legends. He has cited reasons that he's too busy, game might be getting a little dull, and he thinks it might be time to move on to things that actually hold his interest. Roll the B-roll. Roll the B-roll. This is TommyBoy601's channel, and you can find the video here. In other news, the community is very upset. This actually might be the most upset I've ever seen the random player. Let me show you that evidence. The large number of players that are taking publicly to Facebook to post about horrible teams. This is actually quite alarming. Even myself, I have experienced some of these things that people are talking about. Before we go to our guest today on scene, let's talk about possibly why so many people are upset these days. And it certainly does seem like ever since training rooms have come out, the solo gameplay has gone downhill by a significant margin. There might be a number of reasons for this. Possibly all the slightly better than average players that used to populate the standard games have now switched over to training rooms, had their fun, and left. Or when they get on, they go into training rooms and they play an hour or two, and then that's that. Not really sure exactly, but one can only speculate. Now, let's go to our special guest, and let's see what he has to say.
My name is Mad Mel, and I can see the future. Stare into my crystal ball. I can see things. Yes, there's disappointment on the horizon.
What?
Yes. Not much is coming to the game.
What do you mean?
In the next 3 months. No. Not much at all. Yes, much disappointment on the horizon.
Okay, that's going to be it for Mad Mel. Thanks for being on. Okay. That might be the last time we bring guests on the show. Okay. In other news, the content creator known as Let 'em Peek has answered one of the biggest questions this game has to offer. Ripple fire or full salvo? Which is more accurate and why? And he actually did all the work, and he has all the scientific data available. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend right up there. That's him doing the work, doing the Lord's work. I suggest you go and see it. The results might shock you. Well, that's all the time we have for World of Warships Legends news. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. And until next time, stay frosty.